Hello. It's good to see you. Today, I have a packet of rings. Now, this was recommended to me by Amazon, and it looked intriguing. These were called knuckle rings. Like, I guess some of them are made to be worn up here. I still have my Mardi Gras nail polish. So I guess they're different sizes, so you can wear them at different positions. Some of them are probably kind of small. I have not looked at them yet. I bought these because I wanted us to look at them together. This is a pack of 82 pieces, 82 rings. And it was very inexpensive. This was only about $17. I think it was about $17. This is from 17 Mile Fashion Jewelry. And it's just like costume jewelry. It's not going to be anything fancy. But I love my costume jewelry. I absolutely love it. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, and then we have to open these little bags. It looks like they have them grouped, so they have different ones in different bags for some reason. Look at this interesting zipper pull. That's kind of cool. So we're just going to open this up. Maybe we'll turn it this way. We'll do it like we do Goodwill jewelry bags, and we'll take a look at these rings. Now this first bag has a bunch. I don't know if they have them in these little bags, like certain bags for certain reasons. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and open this bag up and we'll take a look. I went ahead and opened all of the bags. So this is the first one. Oh my goodness. They're kind of all tangled up on each other. Now we're going to take a look at these rings one at a time, and we will try them on, see how they fit. So the first ring has a little tiny piece in it. It has kind of a pearly look to it. It's very interesting. Now my fingers are kind of small, so a lot of times I have trouble with ring sizes. Oh, this one's cute. Look at this one. This could be like a toe ring. See, it's open there, but it doesn't have to be. You can wear this on your knuckle if you want. It has little flowers. And I went ahead and picked the silver lot of rings. They also have these in a gold tone. I think they were a couple of dollars more. They might have been $20, but I think you got the same number of rings, but they were a gold tone instead of this cute silver tone. So this one has little tiny like flowers on it. It's very cute, and it's open here. It fits there. That's so cute. Oh, look at this one. It has like a flower growing up there like that. And then the band itself is just kind of plain. There we go. That's cute, actually. I like that. This next ring has a little elephant on it. It's a little elephant, tiny elephant. This one has, I think it has a whole row of elephants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 4 elephants on it. How cute. This one is slightly smaller. Let's see. Could do this one here, this one here. There we go. I think that actually fits better. Now this ring has little turtles on it. It has 3 little turtles, 3 little tiny turtles. That is so precious, oh my gosh. And this one is even smaller. I don't really like to wear rings like that, it bugs me. Could put it on my ring finger. There we go. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. And this is just the first bag. Now this ring has a little piece here. I think it's just a piece of glass, but it's so pretty. And for me, I don't care. I love sparkly stuff. I don't care whether or not it's a precious gem. I really don't care. It does not matter to me. It kind of matches my nail right there. That is so adorable. It doesn't fit me very well. Try it here. There we go. Look, I like all these already. And then finally, this is a piece of plastic, but it's made to look like a crystal. This is a big ring. So it has this bit of metal here that goes across the little fake crystal. It's a very smooth plastic. That may not fit any of my fingers. I'll cram it on there. But then I don't have anywhere to put this. I'll put this here. And then I'll put this here. There we go. Look at that. This is the first bag. I think it's a great deal. They didn't sponsor me or anything. This was just recommended to me on Amazon, and I thought it looked like a fun little thing. And it was so inexpensive, I thought it would be fun to try. Of course, with inexpensive rings, they may turn your finger green, or you might have a reaction to them. There's always that possibility. Fortunately, I'm not really bothered by that. It's not ever a problem for me. And I love my costume jewelry. Now, I'm probably not going to keep all these. I'm probably going to end up giving them away. But these are our first. Let me show you one more time. These are our first rings. I think they probably bagged these just at random, if I had to guess. This one doesn't want to stay up. But there's our first little set of our little costume jewelry rings. And now we have our second set. Gosh, that's a lot of rings. I don't think they have the same number of rings in every bag. But let's put these down. Oh, they're all so different. I'm going to put these down, and I'll see if I can show you all these. Get them all to go on my hands somewhere. Okay. The first one is a very thin little band here. And it has, looks like a little, I don't know what that is, like a little diamond shape. Not really sure what that's supposed to be. Now you could not order these. Oh, I forgot to take my elephant ring off. Sorry. You couldn't order these in different sizes. I mean, you get what you get. But I think they were called, it was like assorted knuckle rings or something. This one is too big for any of my fingers. Can't put it on 2 fingers. I'm just gonna put it on my thumb for now. It's trying to slide off my thumb. The next one has a nice little design. It looks like a little tiny tiara for a Barbie doll. Like a little tiny tiara. I like that design. That's very pretty. Fits right there. So neat. These would be so much fun to play with, or if you have a kid that likes to dress up and they like jewelry and stuff, well, this would be great. Here's a pretty one. This one is slightly wider at the top, and then it kind of narrows down here. And it has little stars, 3 little stars. Oh, I like that one. I'm just going from one finger to the other to see where I could get it to fit. Nice. Here's one with the yin yang symbol. This one's kind of a little bit smaller. I'm gonna try it here. There we go. Has a nice little yin yang symbol on it. It's painted on there with enamel. Well, there's a little bit of paint down here too. Yeah. The next one, oh, it's a snake. It's made to look like a slithering snake. Like that. Ooh, fancy. So cute. Oh my gosh. Then we have one that looks like the links of a chain. Little chain links. This one is slightly wider than some of these. These are very narrow. This one is, of course, I could stack these. I'm gonna have to because I still have all of these. Oh, that's not gonna stack very well with that snake, but I'm gonna put it there anyway. The links will give the snake something to rest his head upon. Look at that. He can rest his head on the links. Next we have a skinny ring. These are definitely made for stacking. I have to keep putting them. These are big. These are big rings. This one is very thin and it just has a slight woven look to it just right there. Good grief. Now this one is open. Oh, I like this. You can, and with these that are open like this, sometimes you can kind of adjust them. You can push them together to make them a little smaller or pull them, but you have to be very careful or you'll warp it. I like this one. It has the sun here and the moon here. Cute. I'm pushing it together a little bit. It's still too big. I just put it right there with the yin yang symbol. So I just sort of set it right there. The next one sort of has a little zigzag looking pattern to it. Very thin little ring. I'm just going to stack it right there with the links, right up next to the links. Here's another one. We already saw this one. I think we had one. Well, it's very similar to this one. Looks a lot like that one. It's just a little bit skinnier. This one is very skinny. You can see how these rings would look really good stacked. Put them together like that. Or you could wear them separately. I really like the way they look when you put them together. Just kind of do them like that. So it just looks like a solid piece, but it's separate pieces. Next we have, this is an interesting little zigzaggy looking ring. The little pieces just kind of go whoop, 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 toop, 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 like that. I need some smaller rings. I'm going to put it with the sun and the moon and the yin yang symbol. There. This one has little squiggly doos on it, little swoopy doop, swiggly doo swirls. Look at that. These are all kind of big. I'm wondering if there are going to be smaller ones. Because in the picture they had some that they were wearing up here. All of these are, I'm having to put them on my middle finger, my index finger. I'm running out of room here. This is my largest finger, so. And then I have my thumbs, but they don't stay too well. Oh, here's one. This is an interesting little design. Look at this. I like it. It's like a little, it's sort of a little link pattern. I'm going to put it right here with this wide one with the 3 little star looking thingies. Ooh, this one's kind of heavy. This one is pretty solid as well. This one is pretty thick too, especially compared to most of them. Most of them are not terribly thick at all. This one kind of is. And it's just, it looks like 3 bands, 3 skinny bands. Doesn't fit on my thumb. I have to put it on my right thumb is a little bit bigger than my left. So I just put it there. And then finally, Oh, this one's cute. It looks like it has little studs or something on it. It's like a dog collar. Is this one smaller? Not really. But I'm going to stick it there for now. Now this bag did contain larger rings for the most part, but they're really cute. I especially like the sun and the moon. I really like that one. I think that's my favorite from this group. And the snake ring is pretty cool too. So there we have the rings from the second bag. For some reason we have 2 hair ties in this bag. These were in there. I don't know. I actually like them. There's probably some reason why they're in there. But these are great because when I go work out, I put my hair in a single braid and I use these to hold the end of the braid. I use these every day pretty much. So I'm actually very happy to have these little fabric elastics. So I will definitely use those. There might be some reason for it, I don't know. Maybe they only had 83 rings and they thought, well, these are technically rings, just throw those in there. I have no idea. There was no mention of little hair ties in the description, so I'm not sure. I'll take them though, that's great. I'll put them in my purse. Okay, another bag. And I'm just grabbing these at random. Ooh, this one has some interesting ones in it. Okay, I'm going to lay these out, and we are looking at them in no particular order. These are interesting. The first one is a thing. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a flower of some sort. I first looked at it that way. I thought it was some kind of sea creature. No, I don't think it is. I think it's like a pretty little flower. Maybe. It can be whatever you want it to be, whatever you think it looks like. Next we have a little skinny ring. Oh, this one has 3 tiny flowers, like little daisies, but they're silver. 3 tiny flowers. That is adorable. Let's see. I'll do it on this index finger that's very skinny. And then, oh, this one looks like it has little flowers going all the way around. It's like a daisy chain. That is so pretty. Ooh. That's kind of big. I'm going to leave it here though. One thing about rings like this though is that sometimes, this one doesn't, but some of them feel kind of thick on my finger. This one doesn't though. This one's not bad at all. That one's actually quite comfortable. I have several rings that I gave away because I really liked the way they looked, but I didn't like the way they felt when I wore them. But that one is very comfortable. Here's a little ring that's like an X. Here's the bottom part here. Or it could be this. I mean, you could wear it any way you want to. It's like an X. See? So you could do it any way you like. I'm going to put it on that finger. I was expecting to see more small rings. Maybe we just haven't gotten to those yet. I was really hoping for some. I do have some that are smaller. Like if I wanted to, I could wear them like up here. Every now and then I get a wild hair and I want to wear them like that. Now this is pretty. Look at this. It has this beautiful little iridescent rhinestone right there. And again, it would make such a cute little tiara for a Barbie doll. You'd have to find a way to hold it on her head, but that's cute. It's very big. Look at that. Oh, it's so sparkly. It really catches the light. And then we have the little, this is a namaste, so one of those namaste things. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is. I think it's like the namaste thing. I don't know. I'm thinking it is. I have a neighbor who is a yoga instructor, and she has this on the back of her car. I think it's a yoga, like a namaste. I don't know. Harvest isn't here to tell me. She would condescend to me and then probably never answer the question. She would become offended and leave. So yeah, it's very cool. Ooh, oh, look at this one. Ooh, this is my favorite one yet. This one has 3 beautiful blue rhinestones going down this way. That's so pretty, and it's kind of looks like 2 rings put together. I love that. Oh, I love that. I want to find a way to wear it. It's too big for that finger. I am frustrated. I'm gonna put it on here. There, it fits that finger perfectly. Perfect. Go put that here. Put that there. Okay, now we've sorted it out. Look at that. Oh, I love that. I am having so much fun with these rings. Next, ooh, this one's pretty. It's made to look like opal. Doesn't that look like an opal? It has a lovely glittery look to it. Kind of a bluish green color to the sparkle. Oh, it's so big. Why does it have to be like that? There. Look at that. That is so pretty. That is beautiful. Look at the detail on the side. Oh, it matches this ring. It has the 3 flowers, the 3 tiny flowers, so it does kind of match this one. How cute. I'm actually going to put them this way. It's a little trick. If you have 2 rings together and they're a little bit too big, I mean, it's kind of common sense, but take the smaller one, put it on the outside so it kind of holds this one in place a little better. That's so sweet. I love the detail on this ring. That's great. And then finally, we have another ring with this faux opal. And one thing I notice is a lot of these stones are not really, they're sort of off center, like they're just sort of slapped in there. I don't care. I don't care. Look how pretty it is. Look at all that. Oh my gosh. Where do I put it? Where do I put it? I don't know. I'm running out of fingers. I'm just going to have to hold it on this one. It's too big, but look. Oh my. I like this bag. This bag is really great. This one is my favorite so far. This one right here. I love that one. So there we have our rings from the 3rd bag. Now we move on to the 4th bag. Okay, oh, these are interesting. Okay, our first ring is very skinny, very thin little ring, and it just has a little bar on the top, like this. These are definitely made to be stacked. It is too big for all of my fingers. I am going to shove it there. What can we put with? Oh, we'll find something to put with it. Oh man, it's a spring. Look at this. It's a little spring. Oh, I love this. That is so cool. Look at it. It's like a slinky. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that. It's like a whole bunch of rings all stacked together. It's so comfortable. I love that. Our next one. It's similar to the bar, but it has a silver heart. A little silver heart. This one's big too. I'm going to put it on my other thumb. It's too big for my thumb. Next, well, here's another one of these open ones that you can sort of squish together. On one end we have a star, and then we have a triangle. It's like a little arrow. It fits my middle finger, sort of. I'm going to squish it together. Now, there it fits this finger. So there we have that one. And again, you can wear these as toe rings or whatever. Here's one that's very wide compared to the others, and it overlaps right here. You could, well, it's pretty stiff though, it's pretty solid. You could squish it together, but it's kind of hard. Goes on the middle finger there. That's very interesting. These rings are very shiny, although, I mean, for the price, I would imagine if you wore them much, they would lose their shine pretty quickly. It's kind of like dating a narcissist. They look great at first, but it doesn't last. Here's one with an interesting little design on it. It's almost like a southwestern looking design. It's a nice wide ring. Fits perfectly right there. Oh, I like it. Very nice. Very nice. And then finally, this ring just has a big oval and it's open. Like right through here, it's open. Very narrow, very skinny ring. I'm just gonna overlap it over that one. These are just flopping on my thumbs. I need to put them on my big toes or something. So there we have the rings from the 4th bag. And the 5th bag. I think I'm gonna like this one. It does seem that they are kind of grouped together in a certain way, because I'm seeing a lot of fake turquoise in this bag. This one is made to look at the top like 3 rings, but then you see it all just kind of comes together down here. It looks like it has a tiny little blue turquoise piece in it. Right there, that works. That's pretty. It's very, very subtle. I like it. The next one is also kind of small, and it has this little bit here, like these little rows, these little dots. And this is a skinny little ring, like it's very thin. That's what I mean. Maybe on this, put it on that finger right there. That would be a nice stacking ring. A lot of these rings would go really well together. I wonder how it would look with this one. No, I don't really like those together. This one really looks better by itself. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. The next one has a teardrop shaped piece of, I'm sure, fake turquoise. It's probably plastic. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure it's plastic. And it has this sort of a moderate width to the actual ring itself. Put that right there. Nice, very nice. I find that these rings are kind of hard to stack because it, this part right here kind of causes a problem. Oh, look at this one. Wow. If you had like a Middle Ages Princess Barbie, you could use this for a crown. That is beautiful. Now this one is quite wide and has some beautiful little detail to it. I absolutely love that. Here, let's put it here, and this one on my thumb. Look at that. It is so beautiful. Oh man, that is gorgeous. That's my second favorite one so far. Yeah, absolutely. The one that kind of looked like opal was my favorite, but this is very pretty. We have another fake opal. This one is more of an oval shape. Oh, sorry, a fake turquoise. It's kind of an oval shape. Kind of thin. this one will go here, like that. That is so pretty. It's so delicate and simple, but it's very beautiful. And another one. This one's kind of skinny. Let's see. No, I don't really like the way that looks. These don't really stack. I mean, you can kind of stagger them, like put one here and one here like that. But for me, they never stay where I put them, and they just end up flopping around on my finger, and they just feel uncomfortable. This one has a small oval and some faux turquoise. I'm just going to sort of stick it right there. Next, we have another small one. This is very similar to the first one we saw. Yeah, they're very similar. It has two little rows and a tiny, oh, it's smaller, finally, and a tiny fake turquoise. This one is too big for like everything. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at this one. It looks like a potato chip. It looks like a Pringles potato chip or a saddle. It's very pretty though. Look at that pretty detail. Such a silver. It does. It looks like a saddle. I have nowhere to put that. I'm going to stick it right there. Very shiny on my thumb. Finally. Ooh, this one looks like a feather. This ring looks like a feather going around this way. And it has a little tiny bit of faux turquoise. That one is going here. Because I'm having trouble with these. So there we have it. Look at that nice collection from that bag. I think that was the 5th bag. Very cool. And now for the 6th bag. I'm trying not to look at these as I set them out. I want to really see them first for the first time with you, so I see them together. That one doesn't want to sit properly. How many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 rings. Okay. Oh, here's another one that looks like a little crown. That is so cute. Look at that. I always want to put it there. None of these are encrusted with little rhinestones or anything really, but they're nice and shiny anyway. But I will, oh, I forgot to take that one off. I will say though, if you have smaller fingers, these might be too big for you. Now my ring size here is 4 3/4, and my other fingers are not much larger, so it is hard to find rings sometimes, and a lot of times I find rings that I like and they're too big. And with costume jewelry, I mean, it wouldn't be worth trying to get it resized. A lot of stuff you can't do. So, ooh, this one's pretty though. It's like a little flower, and it has this multifaceted blue rhinestone in there. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now I do like that one. Ooh, I do like that one. I have already found more than enough rings that I want to keep. That this bag was well worth the $17 I spent on it. I think it was like $17 or $18. Definitely worth it. That's beautiful. I love that. Look at that pretty little flower. Next, oh, this is, we saw one like this earlier. It has little flowers that go all the way around, and I had it on my middle finger, and I said it was comfortable. It's gonna have to go on my, let's see, maybe I could put this one here. This, they're both too big. They are flopping on my fingers. This one, oh, look, this one is adorable. It's 2 little elephants with their trunks coming together. I like the cute little elephant rings. Put it on my thumb, just like that. And then we have a little ring with an oval shape in the middle with this light blue little, it's just a little glass bit. It's either glass or plastic. It's kind of hard to tell. Well, that stack, we're going to stack that here with the flower ring. Looks very charming together. And we have another one. This one also has little tiny flowers going around it, but they're smaller. Where can we put that one? We'll put that one right there. Now this one is a little bit thicker somehow, and I don't like the way it feels between my fingers, but I'm going to leave it on there for now. Ooh, this one's pretty too. This one has a teardrop shaped little multifaceted piece of probably glass in there. That one's pretty. Put that one beside the little flower right here. I do have ring sizers. I have several different types of ring sizers that I can put on a ring to make it fit better. A lot of the times when you see me wearing rings in videos, they have clear ring sizers on the underside. They don't really show, but they definitely help the ring to fit better. This one has another flower. Is this like a lotus flower? I can't remember, but we have the same shape with another ring a little bit ago. A little flower there. I like that. It almost looks like a spider, but it would only have 6 legs. That would be incorrect. Then, this ring has little tiny shapes at the top. They're like fleur-de-lis, sort of, but they're incredibly tiny. So it's kind of hard to say. It could be fleur-de-lis, it could be chickens. I don't know. I do have an appointment I have an eye exam coming up. I need new glasses. I know I do. Okay, this one has a chevron shape to it. This would stack better with like a ring like that because you could kind of, it sort of conforms to the shape of this center part of this ring. So I'm going to put that right there, like that. So it almost looks like it's part of this ring a little bit. And then we have this pretty ring. Oh, now this has a nice little heart shape to it with a blue multifaceted rhinestone at the top. That's pretty. I don't know where to put that one. I'm gonna put it right. No, I'm not gonna put it right there. I'm gonna put it right there. And then we have another small ring with one little turtle on it. It's one little bitty tiny turtle. Impossibly tiny. I'm gonna put it right there. So there. These are the rings from the 6th bag. Very cool. I love that one. I love all of them. We have the 7th bag. Okay. I'm a little disappointed that there were not more smaller rings, but still, like I was saying, I've already found several that I know I'm going to keep and I really like, so I am not upset at all. This first one has a rose on it. Oh, and the ring itself has a nice little sort of a twisted metal texture to it. Oh, that's cool. I like that one. Nice little rose on it. That's pretty. And it would stack pretty easily, I think, with some of the other ones. Ooh, the next one is beautiful too. This one is a wide ring. This looks like it would be a little smaller. Not really. It's just wider and makes it look smaller. So it has this beautiful little squiggly pattern going all the way around it. Very pretty. I'm gonna put that right there. That's nice. I like that. The next one is open. This is another one that looks like a link, like it's a chain, like the little chain links. You can squish it together or pull it apart a little bit. You just have to be careful not to, warp it. And then it won't fit quite right. It'll feel weird. Nice, it fits on this finger. My poor pinkies have just been left out. I feel like I should go get some of my own rings and put them on there so I don't feel left out. Here's another one that's open like this. It has a beautiful pattern to it. Look at that. It's like it's braided or something. That fits perfectly there. We could put it, we could even stack these two together. Look at that. It looks like just one big ring. We have another faux turquoise ring. This one is very beautiful. It has a teardrop shape. I like the little detail here on the sides too. That's really pretty. I'm gonna put it here. Actually, this index finger is about the same size as this finger, so I'm gonna do it like that. Oh, this one's nice. It has little hearts going all the way around it. This one definitely looks smaller. Not too much smaller. I'm going to put it with the links. I'm going to put it together, stack it on this finger with the links. We have another faux turquoise ring. This one has an oval, like an oval shape to it. I love the way the rest of the ring looks too. It's very pretty. Yeah, that's very pretty. It has like these little ridges on the sides. We'll put that one right there. Ooh, I think overall this is my favorite, like as far as a whole bag, you know. I think this one is my favorite. And then the last two rings we have are very thin. This one almost has a texture like wood a little bit. And so does this one. They're basically identical. I'll put those right here, like that. I could stack there. Let's stack them all together like that. So that is the ring. That is a look at the rings from the 7th bag. I think this is my favorite bag. If you're talking about like just one single bag, this is my favorite one, I believe. Now we have the final bag of rings. Now let's see what we have in this final bag. Okay. The first ring, again, kind of looks like a little crown. It has the little squiggly shapes to it. And then this interesting little shape in the middle. It's quite large. I'm going to put it on my thumb. This one, this one's different. It has like, it's supposed to look like onyx, I guess, in the middle, this round black piece. I think it's actually plastic. That is very pretty. One of my favorite rings is similar to this, and it looks a lot like this. It's just a little piece of costume jewelry, but I really love it. It's just so cool. There. Now the next one is very thin, kind of a skinny ring, but the top is made to look like either a leaf or a feather. It could go either way. That's pretty. That would be a nice stackable ring. Oh, here's the first one with little clear rhinestones going around it. I think that's the only one we've seen that had that. And again, it has this black piece in the middle. This one is more oval. It does. It has little tiny rhinestones going all the way around it. That's the only one that's had that. I wasn't expecting to see that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I don't like that one there now. I'll put it over here. There. Yeah, we'll move this one too. There. That's better. That's very fancy. Very fancy. The next one has the sun and the moon on it again, but they're joined together. The other one, they were separated. And up here, it looks like two rings that have come together into one. We'll put that with our little leaf feather ring, whatever it is. This one has a cross on it. Look at that, a little cross with decorative whoop-de-whoops all around it. That one kind of fits that finger a little bit, like that. Here's another one with a piece of faux onyx, a little round piece, and little embellishments above and below. The ring itself is very skinny. It's very thin little ring. There, like that. Nice. Here's another chevron shape. I think we have another one that's identical to this that we just saw. Has the nice little filigree work on it. How would it look above this? It sort of sits under it. You don't even really see it. It just disappears under there. I don't know. I'll put it over here with these. Like that. So now we have 3 rings together right here. Here is one with, this is the sun and the moon. The moon is kind of nestled in there. We have the little face for the sun. The ring itself is a little bit wider than most of these rings. That's a big one. I'm going to have to put that one on my thumb. It's too big for my thumb. It's too big for this thumb as well. Well, shoot. And another filigree. I think we have seen this one already as well. But I was surprised to see that we didn't have a ton of duplicate rings in this bag. Most of them have been different, which is very cool. Just put these 2 filigrees together. I'll just stick it on here like that. There's that. And here is our very last ring. Oh, this is like one we saw earlier. Remember the wide one with all the little decorative stuff on it? Yeah, this is another one of those. That's okay though. That is totally fine. So that is a look at our last bag of rings from Amazon. I really like the bag that these rings came in. Has a nice little sound to it as well. So here we have all of our rings. I counted these and there were only 81. I counted them twice and I came up with 81. I'm devastated. No, I'm kidding. I don't care. Maybe that's why I got these. Maybe 2 of these makes 1 ring. I'm not really sure. But yeah, these were so much fun to look at. I really loved them. Look at that one. Oh, I wish it was smaller. But it fits right there. Look at that. Very nice. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed getting to see these lovely rings today. I had so much fun looking through them with you. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again really soon.